10 and 12. Panthers are 10 and 12 overall, and Johnson C. Smith comes in 9 and 11. The Panthers are 8 and 8 in the CIAA. And Claflin's won 3 straight entering this ball game. Johnson C. Smith 4 and 8. All right, the league website says 4 and 10. The sheet that I've got says 4 and 8. We'll go with 4 and 10. And there's a bucket for the Panthers to open the scoring. Claflin in the white, Johnson C. Smith in the yellow. And a steal by Cornelius Reynolds. Front court, this is Brandon Davis with the right hand. And a quick 4-0 jump for Claflin tonight. Panthers trying to win their 3rd straight in the CIAA. They won their last 2 to get back to 500 in league play. 3 ball from the right wing by number 25, Roderick Ross, a 6'7" senior from Forest City, North Carolina. Pressure from the Golden Bulls. Davis has it in the front court. Get it back to Tristan Thompson. Thompson throws the lob for Austin Lawton, the big man, coming off a big ball game in Claflin's win over Winston-Salem State last Thursday. $15 points and 7 boards for Austin Lawton on 5 of 6 shooting. He was 5 of 7 at the line, and the Golden Bulls answer on the other end. Cornelius Reynolds, finger roll with the right hand. Alex Brown the assist. Ross foul shooting the 3. Reynolds shaking his head no, and the ref nodding his head yes. Reynolds picks up the foul. And this is Ross at the foul line here. Three shots for Ross. 1 more coming. Panthers beat Winston-Salem State 69-57 here on Thursday of last week. And on Saturday, Johnson C. Smith lost at Fayetteville State 94-88. So we got an 8-8 start. 2 minutes gone by. Thompson picked up here by Justice Goodlow. Elbow jumper, no for Thompson. Ball hit the floor, rebounded by Anthony Harper. This is Casey Minor from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Stolen away by Tristan Thompson out of Washington, D.C. to Cornelius Reynolds. Shot contested, and Reynolds didn't get it up off the glass like he would have liked. Ross, follow no good by Harper. Harper sticks with it, can't get it to go. And Thompson saves from going out, got it into Alex Brown to keep possession for Claflin. Nice play, 3 minutes gone. Lawton got it outside to Thompson, puts it up over a double team. Look at that shot dance home for Tristan Thompson against the double team. They were right up in his grill. Bounce feed through the lane, bucket, and yeah, Casey Minor. Some contact in there, but Minor shot not affected. He banked it in. Quick start to this ball game. Offensively for both teams. My name's Emerson Phillips. Glad you're with us here on the CIAA Sports Network. Lawton doubled and stripped. Stolen away by Michael Roberson. Ross for three, no good. Reynolds skies for the rebound. 2 games ago, Tristan Thompson hit the game winner at the horn to beat Fayetteville State here at Tullis Arena, a moment that nobody that saw it will ever forget. Thompson went over 1,000 points for his Claflin career that night. In the second half of that game, alley-oop sauce, and he blew the jam. Oh, Dr. Austin Lawton blew the jam off the pretty alley-oop feed from Tristan Thompson. So Thompson went over 1,000. That was a week ago today here in Orangeburg, and next stoppage of play during the second half of that game, they brought him out to midcourt, gave him a game ball and honored him for scoring over 1,000 in his career. And then at the end of the game, 3.3 seconds left, Claflin down 1, length of the floor to go. And there's a bucket for Johnson C. Smith. Aaron Adair, a 6'7 junior out of Kernersville, North Carolina. So Thompson took the inbounds pass and is, at the opposite foul line and went length of the floor and got the shot up just before the horn, going full speed, banked it in at the horn to beat Fayetteville State. Austin Lawton scores down low for the Panthers. We're tied at 12. Lawton volleyball spiked that one out of bounds. And a media timeout here with 14:53 left in the opening half. 12-12 ball game. Good action here in the CIAA.
Place 2 tickets under the seats in your section. If you find a ticket,
all of our camera operators are Claflin students as well, so we appreciate their work. We thank you for joining us here on the CIAA Sports Network. Steal by Tristan Thompson, and he'll lay it, off the rim, and a follow jam for Cornelius Reynolds. And the first one to give him 5 was Tristan Thompson. Thompson can't believe he missed that layup, but it lipped out on the finger roll. Cornelius Reynolds said not a problem. Open 3 left wing, good for Casey Minor. The junior from Winston-Salem quiets the crowd and gives Johnson C. Smith a 15-14 lead. Kind of a sluggish start here Thursday between Claflin and Winston-Salem State. Low scoring first half, kind of a defensive struggle. Scoring picked up in the second half, but nothing at all like what we're seeing today. A lot of scoring early on here, and a Panthers turnover will give it to Johnson C. Smith. So the Golden Bulls with those highly visible yellow tops and bottoms with the ball on a 1-point lead here. Trevor Lewis, number 2 from Richmond, Virginia, into the game at guard. Ross feeds it side of the lane, and a step-back move here. 8-footer banked in on a pretty play by Casey Minor. And he's smiling. I don't know if he called the bank, but he'll take it. 17-14 Golden Bulls. Thompson controlling here, picked up by Trevor Lewis. To Reynolds, back to Thompson, top of the key. Alex Brown, a high arcing 3, grazed the iron, that's all. And it came down into the hands of number 20, Irvin Bennett from Wadesboro, North Carolina. He's a freshman. That long 2-pointer rammed out. Rebounded by Alex Brown. Brown's from Mullen, South Carolina. And a whistle here with 12:55 left in the first half. Fouls on Casey Minor, his first, and the first of the game on Johnson C. Smith with 12:55 left in the half. So we're more than 7 minutes in. We've only had 1 foul on each team. Jameek Moore, hot as a $2 pistol here on Thursday, knocking down threes from all over the building. Into the game for the first time. Long 2, Reynolds. to beat the shot clock. Clangs off the iron and the backboard. Rebounded by Aaron Adair. Front court now, Golden Bulls. Bennett gives it up to Trevor Lewis, holds up 3 fingers on the left hand to call to play. Just into the game, 22 is Nenad Milinkovic, junior forward out of Serbia. This is Milinkovic. No good on the 2, back iron. Austin Lawton high off the floor for the rebound. Jameek Moore hit 4 threes last Thursday and had 16 points in just 19 minutes of action. And he was the main reason. Here's Moore pulling the trigger from 3, not this time. Good work by Lawton to battle for the rebound, knocked it out of the hands of Roderick Ross, but it'll be Johnson C. Smith ball. 11:40 to play in the half. Ross leaves the ball game. So a little bit smaller lineup now for Stephen Joyner, senior head coach of Johnson C. Smith. Stephen Joyner, junior, coaches the Johnson C. Smith women's team. So it's a Joyner family operation here, Johnson C. Smith basketball. Golden Bulls 9-11, 4-8 in the CIAA in the men's action. This is number 3, Adair to the bucket, and it wouldn't go down. Moore flat-footed with a rebound. Romero Hill just in for Claflin. Man-to-man defense here for Johnson C. Smith. Moore moves baseline, floats it up with one hand, no good. Follows his own miss, throws a head fake. Gets it out to Romero Hill, who throws a head fake of his own, and there's that travel call that we see so often, the head fake and any kind of move after the head fake at the three-point line. A ref will blow that whistle quick. You got to make sure you keep that pivot foot planted before you get the ball on the floor. College refs, high school refs, all over to travel in that situation. We see it all the time. So the Golden Bulls have it back here with 10:50 left in the first half. My name's Emerson Phillips here on the CIAA Sports Network. And Milinkovic missing on the runner. Tried to float it up and in with the right hand, missed the iron. Hill's got it. Sideline pass to Cornelius Reynolds in the front court. Skip it over to Jameek Moore. No good from 3. Sure-handed rebound by Anthony Harper out of Wilson, North Carolina. Double team. Thompson with a steal with help from Alex Brown, and Thompson hits the floor hard. Oh, baby. Oh, we'll check on Tristan Thompson. He took a major spill. Looks like he's okay, but might have got his bell rung a little bit there, landing on the hardwood here. Fan behind me says he's all right. A high-pitched female voice. And it looks like she's right, although Tristan taking his time here, getting his wind, and for good reason. Now the refs are clearing the floor here. Oh, intentional foul? Intentional? What? Technically? Intentional? Did they do that? Intentional. Yeah. So it was an intentional foul call. I believe it was on Trevor Lewis. So 2 shots in the ball here for Claflin, down 3. Tristan Thompson, graduate student, listed at 5'9", 152 pounds. As quick as lightning, and he's out of Washington, D.C., came to Claflin by way of Lincoln University. Thompson, a key cog for this Claflin ball club that's won 3 straight ball games, and I think the Panthers are acquitting themselves quite nicely in their first season in the CIAA at 8-8 in the league. And a win today would put them over 500 with just 3 games left in the season, the regular season. One of those being Wednesday's game at Morehouse, which is obviously non-conference. And then the Panthers will close it out with 2 home games, Livingstone and Benedict. Benedict also non-conference game. Swish for Brandon Davis out of AC Flora High School in Columbia. Golden Bulls got it into the low block, and that was tough to defend. Aaron Adair at 6'7" pounded that ball on the floor and went up with conviction. And now Austin Lawton walked over to the official to get a timeout call, and he was really belting it out. Timeout, timeout, timeout. And Lawton's about 16 inches taller than the ref. So that's quite a contrast. Seeing those two walk toward the far side of the floor together. And now Austin is heading to the end of the Claflin bench. Yeah, the trainer's putting the gloves on. They might have drawn blood on Austin Lawton with 9:43 left in the first half. So let's get a short break here. 19-18, Johnson C. Smith on top of Claflin.
Can I take your order?
Can I get a cheeseburger, please? And
You said cheeseburger?
So Austin has had this very small Band-Aid underneath his right eye. I noticed it for the first time last Thursday, and he still got it on today. And I'm not sure if that's what gave him problems or not, but the trainer put the gloves on, did some work on him, and he remains out of the ball game. Jameek Moore with the shot clock down to 3 seconds, gives it up. And the Bulls have got it before the shot clock expired. Minor ran into Harper, but the Bulls keep possession here with 9:10 left in the first half. 1 point Johnson C. Smith lead. And we opened with scoring at a frenetic pace, and that has quieted down some here in recent minutes. This is Minor. Minor hangs and tries to dish, and he's called for a charge.
Number 3, Aaron Adair. That's his first. Team third.
So they move Thompson to the wing and let Davis bring it up. Now it's Romero Hill on the left wing. Cornelius Reynolds popped out. He wasn't open, so Hill gets it side of the lane to Jameek Moore, who will back his man down, spin, and lay it off the window and in. Oh, Jameek Moore showing a low post move that I have not seen. And that's a real advantage when you got a three-point shooter like Moore. So you like what Coach Ricky Jackson's doing for the Panthers here. You got to respect a three-point shot of Moore, and when he's got a height advantage, like the one he just had. They put him in the block and let him go to work in the low post. Panthers called for a foul there. It was Romero Hill called for his first. Check it. Jameek Moore called for the foul, his first. Team second. 3 fouls here in the first half. Very clean first half of play here at TELUS Arena. Timeout on the floor, so we'll keep it right here inside of TELUS. A couple weeks, and it's just been a terrible situation. Big story in the news here locally. Donations can be dropped off to Miss Lee and her office. That's room 122 between 11 a.m. and 4 p.m. So we do hope you will donate toiletries to the folks affected by the Benedict Allen housing development situation. Up to the minute stats, courtesy of Claflin Sports Information. Roderick Ross leads all scorers with 8. Casey Minor's got 7. And Aaron Adair's got 4. Just 3 players have scored the 19 for Johnson C. Smith, and for Claflin, 6 players have scored. Four players with 4 points, 2 players with 2 points. Reynolds, Lawton, Thompson, and Davis with 4, and it's Moore and Brown with 2 for Claflin. Rebounds 10 to 8, Johnson C. Smith. Field goals 9 of 18 for Claflin. Johnson C. Smith 7 of 16. So we had a tight ball game here. 20 to 19, and now Thompson will run the floor, put it up with the left, no good. Cornelius Reynolds offensive rebound, and he got doubled and fouled. I was looking at Reynolds' stat line from Thursday's win over Winston-Salem State. That was Claflin's last game. Panthers won it 69-57. Reynolds just does so many different things to help your ball club. 9 points, 7 boards, 3 blocks, 2 assists. I'm sorry, it was 3 steals and 2 assists. And he logged 39 minutes. That was a team high. He played virtually the entire ball game. And that is Austin Lawton, the big fella, doing work inside. And Claflin now leads by 3. Emerson Phillips, along with our crew from Claflin Mass Communications Department. Spin move and a travel. That pivot foot moved ever so slightly on Anthony Harper. And credit Austin Lawton, size and defensive presence, forcing that travel. Harper faked one way and then tried to take a really long step and drag the pivot foot because he feared the shot block from Austin Lawton. This is Alex Brown rising from the foul line, back iron. There's Cornelius Reynolds keeping the ball alive, coming up with the rebound. Narrowly missed stepping on the near sideline, but kept the pinky toe in bounds. Panthers with a 3-point lead and a new shot clock, 5:44 remaining. First half. Brown tries to bounce it into the corner for Thompson, stolen away. Oh, and a nickel and dimer foul here on Claflin. I thought Ross might have traveled. Not only did he not travel, a little bit of a late whistle after he missed that shot inside the lane. So Roderick Ross, good-looking ball player, 6'7" senior. Lips out the first toss. Alex Brown slashing and scoring. Alex Brown, 6'3" grad student. He's originally from Mullins, attended Norfolk State University. That's a great pass from Anthony Harper to Roberson inside. Roberson at 6'1". Kind of checked his back, and he was so wide open he had time to do it to make sure he could get that shot up. When you got 6'9" Austin Lawton in the lane, you better be weary of his presence at all times. This is Ross, rejected by Lawton. Case in point. Thompson gets it over to Reynolds. Reynolds double clutch and a bucket. Minor fouled 18 feet from the bucket with 4:29 left in the first half. 26-22, Claflin, timeout on the floor, so we'll break with them. Reynolds had it knocked away, or no, he lost it out. Cornelius Reynolds lost it out.
Coming to Peter Panthers, number 5, Shamik Moore.
Up to the minute stats again from Claflin Sports Information. Ross leads all scorers with 9. Casey Minor's got 7. Adair with 4 and Roberson with 2. Off that pretty feed from Antonio Harper. For Claflin, very balanced scoring today. 6 for Reynolds, 6 for Lawton, 4 for Thompson, 4 for Brown, 4 for Davis, and 2 for Jameek Moore. Moore is 1 for 5 in the game today. But the Panthers still shooting 50% at 12 of 24, and Johnson C. Smith at 44% right now, 8 of 18. Rebounds are even. Assists 8-1 in favor of Claflin. And there's another one. Tristan Thompson, I believe, will get that one, and it's Cornelius Reynolds with the bucket. So Reynolds now with a game high, or a Claflin high, 8 points. Ross leads the game with 9, but the Panthers have opened up a 6-point lead here. 3:27 left in the half, so let's keep it right here. To winning the 400 meters. Derek, third fastest time in the nation this year in the 400, and he has qualified for the Division II National Track and Field Championship. And Davion McKnight captured gold in the 60 meters. So we hope you will congratulate your fellow Panthers when they return home from the championships tomorrow. Meanwhile, Johnson C. Smith cuts it to 3. Thompson will get it outside of the three-point line to Lawton. Now inside it goes to Brown for a fadeaway, no good. Reynolds crashing. Lawton ends up with it. Bucket and a foul for Austin Lawton. But again, credit Cornelius Reynolds, who kept that ball alive. He won't get credit for a rebound. It won't show up in the box score. But had Reynolds not kept it alive, that ball would not have bounced into the hands of Austin Lawton, who got the and one. That's what I was talking about when I read you the box score, the stat line from Reynolds on Thursday of last week. The Panthers win over Winston-Salem State. He just does so many things. Sometimes they don't show up in the box score, like that last play. Panthers lead back to 6. Ross inside to Casey Minor with the bucket and the foul. I believe it'll go on. Okay, I thought it was on Lawton. It's not on Austin Lawton. They gave it to Alex Brown. His first and the 4th of the half. Correction, 5th of the half on Claflin. 6 fouls on Johnson C. Smith. So that's 3 straight three-point plays here. And Tristan Thompson takes a look at this 2-3 zone of Johnson C. Smith. Now it's Reynolds, 30 feet from the bucket. Left wing, Brown to Moore. Inside and then out to Reynolds. Back to Brown. High arcing 12-footer by Alex Brown. I made the comment in Thursday's win over Winston-Salem State that Brown is just wired to score. I think if they turned him loose, I think he would, his scoring average would go up tremendously. I mean, if he doubled his shots, Alex Brown's a scorer. Oh, that's pretty by Casey Minor. Little fadeaway, about a 17-footer from the baseline. Twine time for Casey Minor. High-quality offense here in the first half of play in the CIAA. Lob it to Brown from Thompson, and there's that travel call. You throw that head fake, you better get that ball on the floor quick. We see it 2 or 3 times a ball game. See it 4 or 5 times a night at the high school level. Minute 23 in the half. Johnson C. Smith can tie with a 3. Casey Minor's been fantastic in this first half. Junior from Winston-Salem. Ross, tall drink of water at 6'7", doing a lot of ball handling here at the top of the key. And he moved inside of the arc, missed that mid-range jumper, put it off the back iron.
1 minute remaining.
Under a minute and a half now. Moore to Reynolds, bullet feed inside. That's off the backboard and blocked, but cleaned up by Alex Brown. Pretty sure that ball hit the glass and then was blocked. But Claflin got the bucket anyway. 38 seconds in the half. It's 35-30 Claflin. Golden Bulls from Johnson C. Smith in the low block. Hook shot. Not a good one by Harper. Shot it over the rim and it hit the glass, and that was all, but Claflin knocked it out. 13 on the shot clock, 28.8 and a half. Not sure why the whistle. Is it kicked? I don't know. Clock never started. Oh, okay, they had to adjust the shot clock. 20 seconds on the shot clock now. Thompson got a fingertip on that pass, and Moore's got the steal. Ahead to Alex Brown, who lost the handle. Oh, baby. Brown just lost the handle. Now the Bulls have got numbers, but offensive foul.
Offensive foul on Golden Bulls, number 0.
Jameek Moore does not mind sacrificing his body to draw a charge. And that's a fantastic quality to have if you're a basketball player. You know, so much of the game today is, well, it's threes and it's shots around the rim. You know, dribble penetration, dribble drives, and the quickness, the speed, the athleticism of players today. You know, sometimes the only way to prevent dribble drives and quick guards and others from getting to the basket is to hold your ground and take a charge, and that's what Jameek Moore did. Fine play. 15, their first ever appearance in the CIAA tournament. Really an historic occasion for Claflin University. Claflin very proud to be a member of the CIAA. And we hope the Panther fans will turn out in support of the Panthers in Charlotte for the first ever Claflin appearance in the CIAA basketball tournament. It starts February 25th in Charlotte. Tickets are on sale now. Get them on the Fan Zone link on the Claflin Athletics website, or if you're on campus or if you're here in Orangeburg, you can get your tickets at the Claflin University cashier's window, second floor, Tingley Hall, open 8:30 to 4:30, Monday through Friday. And I'm going to have to head on up to Charlotte. I was talking to Dr. Fitch, athletic director Jerome Fitch, about that Thursday. He's looking forward to it. Everybody in the athletic department real fired up about being a part of CIAA history and the CIAA basketball tournament starting February 25th. 2 weeks from today, the CIAA tourney gets underway. About an hour and a half drive here. Maybe a touch longer than that, maybe an hour and 45, depending on traffic, but really a hop, skip, and a jump. So Thompson, the foul shooter here with 3.6 seconds left in the half. He's got them both to give Claflin a 7-point lead. The largest lead of the game for the Panthers. This one's been tight throughout. Panthers trying to open things up here just a little bit before halftime. They've done that to the tune of a 7-point lead. So 3.6 left. Claflin will pressure the inbound with number 30, Rodney Pritchard, junior forward from Havelock, North Carolina. There's the inbound pass into Minor. Minor put up a half-court heave when he had time for another dribble or two, but hard to know that. He was trying to make sure he got one up, and he banked it no good. So we're at halftime. It's Claflin 37, Johnson C. Smith 30, and you're watching it live on the CIAA. Cornelius Reynolds opens the second half with a 3 off the back iron for Claflin. Panthers up 7 as we open the second half. Central Intercollegiate Athletic Association, the CIAA. This is the only game in conference today. We got a busy slate coming up on Wednesday. Panthers men will be in Atlanta to face Morehouse in a non-conference game on Wednesday. Alex Brown with the first bucket of the second half to give Claflin a 9-point lead. So Brown's now got 10 points to lead Claflin and an offensive foul call. So Brown now leads the Panthers with 10, 9 points for Austin Lawton, 8 for Cornelius Reynolds, 6 for Tristan Thompson, 4 for Brandon Davis, and 2 for Jameek Moore. Panthers shot 16 of 30 in the first half for 53.3%. Johnson C. Smith with 15 from Casey Minor, 9 from Roderick Ross, 4 from Aaron Adair, and 2 for Michael Roberson. Golden Bulls shot 11 of 26, 42.3%. Claflin out rebounded Johnson C. Smith 17-12 in the first half, and assists were 9-2 in favor of the Panthers. Ross gets it right wing to number 10, Justice Goodlow. Back iron on that short shot from in the lane. Thompson heads the other way for the Panthers. This is Austin Lawton pivoting and fouled. Yeah, he got the defender off the floor and kept that pivot foot planted. So Austin Lawton to the foul line here. Lawton 9 points, 4 boards, 2 blocks, a steal, and 2 turnovers in 16 minutes of action in the first half tonight. He drops in that foul shot. Give him 10 on the ball game. He's got 10, and Danny Brown's got 10 as well. Make it 11 for Austin Lawton, and that's the Panthers' lead. Casey Minor, good-looking two-guard here for Johnson C. Smith. Gets it into Harper. Harper pivots, fades away, misses. Thompson over to Cornelius Reynolds. Offensive foul. That's the second foul on Reynolds. First of the second half on Claflin. 2 fouls here in the second half on JCSU. Milinkovic, the 6'6 junior forward from Serbia, back into the game for Johnson C. Smith. He's number 22 in the gold jersey. Well, housekeeping here. Mopping up that sweat on the floor underneath the bucket right before this Roderick Ross inbound pass. Puts it into Justice Goodlow. Goodlow, a freshman out of Winston-Salem. Picked up by Tristan Thompson out of Washington, D.C. Popping out to take the pass is a dare and a whistle and a foul away from the ball. Brandon Davis called for a hold. His second and the team's second of the second half. Jameek Moore didn't sit for long to start the second half. Davis will leave, Moore back in. Moore 16 points and hit 4 threes, all in the second half. All in a span of only a few minutes, if memory serves, from last Thursday's win over Winston-Salem State. And Coach Jackson did not leave him on the bench long today after that hot shooting performance from last Thursday, Panthers' last ball game. He sat for a couple minutes today, and he was back in the game, and they will count that basket with a foul for Roderick Ross. Cornelius Reynolds takes the rebound away from Irvin Bennett. And another Golden Bulls player in there battling as well, but the battle was won by Cornelius Reynolds out of Daytona Beach. And this is Alex Brown, roll it into Lawton, back outside for a Brown three ball. Alex Brown from the land of three. Panthers by 12 now, and a finger roll at the rim came up short for Adair. Length of the floor pass here by Thompson to Lawton. Look at the long stride to the big fella. So here's Milinkovic. Right wing now, and a pass inside. Ball way down low for the Bulls, rebounded by Lawton, and he was fouled. Not quite 3.5 minutes into the second half. 16:34 left in the ball game. Panthers led by 7 at halftime. They lead by 14 right now. Brown for another three. Consecutive threes for Alex Brown, and the Panthers trying to break this baby open. Foul here on Austin Lawton, I believe. Nope, they'll give it to Brown. Brown's now got 16 in the ball game. Ross short on the three. And a rebound for Claflin's number 21, Mikhail Johnson out of Capitol Heights, Maryland. Moore misses the three. Long rebound out to Casey Minor. Minor passes, and another pass, and another pass. Milinkovic can't cast a three. Tip no good. Thompson's got it. Panthers with 5 on 2. Left wing, Mikhail Johnson. Oh, baby. Mikhail Johnson from the land of three. And the Panthers have opened up a 20-point bulge here at Edward Tullis Arena on the Claflin University campus. We'll take a timeout. Claflin by 20 out of the timeout. Coach Joyner trying to stop the bleeding here and got that timeout call. We'll see how the Golden Bulls respond. Baseline move and a shot no good by Casey Minor. Thompson avoids a double team with a pass front court for Johnson, and Alex Brown traveled. Mikhail Johnson called for the foul here, and another timeout taken. So let's get another break. 14:55 left in the ball game, and it's Claflin by 20 big ones.
Right? You want to leave that guy?
Minor for 3 off the inbound, rebounded by Jameek Moore. Minor leads Johnson C. Smith with 15. Ross has got 11. And for Claflin, 16 for Danny Brown, 13 for Austin Lawton, 8 for Reynolds, 6 for Tristan Thompson, 4 for Brandon Davis, 3 for Mikhail Johnson, and 2 for Jameek Moore. Ross driving on Lawton, and he lays it off to Milinkovic for a lay-in. Yeah, Ross a touch quicker than Austin Lawton, and he sought to exploit that and made the good read and recognition with the dime to Milinkovic. Golden Bulls knocked it out, so Jameek Moore will move over to put it in. Thompson fumbles it and collects. Brown fights off a tough defensive effort to catch the pass, and Moore drives and scores. Jameek Moore now with 4 points in the ball game, coming off a Thursday 16-point effort in the win over Winston-Salem State. Jameek Moore with another bank shot. Give him 6 in the ball game. And boy, Claflin has busted this game wide open. Late in the first half, we had a 2-point ball game, and they got it to 7 at halftime. Ross misses the 3. 1 and done for the Bulls with Tristan Thompson rebounding. Moore hits Brown. How about another 3 for Alex Brown? Telling you, Brown's wired to score, friends. Fancy dribbling here by Minor, but Brown doing a good job defensively. Got help from Mikhail Johnson, bucket and a foul for Roderick Ross. And that was some piece of dribbling there by Casey Minor. And finally, like a hot potato, he got rid of it to Ross, who got grazed on the elbow in the act of shooting. So the and 1 for Roderick Ross. .12:56 left. Panthers by 22. Pressure from Johnson C. Smith. Claflin handles it nicely with ease. Diagonal pass to the middle of the floor, and then another diagonal pass into the front court. That's how you draw it up. Brown hits Lawton. Big man turns in. Banks no good. Too strong. Right to Casey Minor. Front court, it's Lewis into the corner for Milinkovic, who sidesteps the defender and misses the 3. Johnson tripped as he gained possession of the ball, and he threw it away. I thought it was contact that caused Mikhail Johnson to lose his footing, but maybe he just slipped. Whatever the case, he threw it away as a result of the fall. And Milinkovic got poked in the nose or the mouth, and took a finger to the face. And they give the foul to Tristan Thompson, and that's the 7th foul of the half. 12:06 left in the ball game. And this will be a 1-and-1 for Nenad Milinkovic out of Serbia in Eastern Europe. Jameek Moore lines up a three, puts it off the back iron. Rebound to Lewis, ahead to Milinkovic. Milinkovic will go back to the foul line here. Tristan Thompson fouled with the Panthers up 19 points here, 11:50 to play. Brown with another high arcing three, offensive board. Jameek Moore and Austin Lawton will clean it up. Lawton from nearby Utahville, South Carolina. Boy, that ball wedged in between the back iron and the glass, and it squirted in. Ha. 44 is Quincy Nolan Jr. He is a Palmetto State native. He's from Greenville, South Carolina. 6'3", 205, and a sophomore. First action today for Quincy. And a very fortuitous roll on that three-point brick. Ball swiped away from Lawton, but he collects. Hits Alex Brown. Back to the big fella. And a foul with a fraction of a second left just before the shot clock expired. Claflin, one of just two teams in the Southern Division of the CIAA with 8 conference wins. Livingstone leads the league at 8-5. And Claflin currently at 8-8. So with a win here tonight, Claflin will have the most wins of any team in the Southern Division, but Livingstone has played 3 fewer conference games, which they will make up over the course of the next 2 weeks. Trevor Lewis got that bucket for the Golden Bulls. They've cut it to 17 here with 10:15 to play. Alex Brown's been hot from three. He's got another one. Alex Brown stroking from three tonight. The lead back out to 20. Minor tries to answer, and he does. Casey Minor from the land of three. 65-48, Claflin, under 10 to play now. Tristan Thompson, the floor general, barking out instructions as he crosses the timeline. Guarded here by 23, Michael Roberson out of Indianapolis, Indiana, freshman guard. Lawton, picked up by Quincy Nolan. And a Johnson C. Smith foul. Roberson picks up the foul. 9:30 to play, and we got a timeout. Claflin on top by 17, and the Panthers looking good tonight.
I didn't know pink and silver looks good on you. tasty chicken minis for breakfast.
Emerson Phillips here at Tullis Arena in Orangeburg on the Claflin University campus, along with our crew, students from the Mass Communications Department at Claflin University. And we have got Jameek Moore with another bucket. I've got him unofficially with 8 in the ball game. Okay, now it is official. 8 points for Jameek Moore and a 3-ball for Casey Minor. Minor now 8 of 13 from the floor in the ball game. He's 4 of 7 from distance. And he's got 21 to lead Johnson C. Smith, but they're getting run right now. Down 16. 22 for Alex Brown tonight. And this is Cornelius Reynolds. Reynolds got a significant breather here in the second half. We mentioned he played 39 minutes last week in the Claflin's last game, the win over Winston-Salem State, and Ricky Jackson, a little bit hot getting up off the Panthers bench. Panther coaching staff very well dressed tonight. Everybody looking good over there. Feeling good with a 16-point lead, 8:35 to play. So we'll keep it right here. I believe it's a 30-second timeout. And that will give me time to tell you that Claflin students and supporters, bring your toiletry donations for individuals affected by the closing of the Benedict Allen Housing Development in Columbia to Miss Lee's office, room 122, between 11 a.m. and 4 p.m. We have a 50-50 raffle here every home game. Proceeds tonight benefiting the Benedict Allen Housing Development, the individuals from the Benedict Allen Housing Development who have been displaced from their homes. And Smokey thought he had the winning ticket again tonight, but he did not again tonight. Smokey always thinks he's got the winning ticket. There's Alex Brown filling it up. 24 now for Alex Brown. Smokey, the Panthers mascot, thought he had the winning ticket. He did not. So a Panthers foul here. Let's see who they give it to. Mikhail Johnson picks up the foul, his second, team 9th. 6 fouls in the half on JCSU here. Talk about a quality ball player. Let's talk about Casey Minor. Minor leads Johnson C. Smith in scoring tonight, but the Golden Bulls are down 18 to the Claflin Panthers, and a foul here with 7:53 to play. That foul at distance, and it will put Alex Brown at the foul line. So Brown, I've got him with 24 in the ball game unofficially. Just got that natural high arcing shot. He shoots his free throws like he shoots his threes. It's a teardrop. It is high up in the sky. That's nice. That's nice. So Alex Brown, I've got him with 26 big ones tonight. We still got 7:50 to play. Pulling in for an elbow jumper, no, but a whistle. I think before the shot, underneath perhaps. Let's see. Justice Goodlow missed that pull-in jumper. Brandon Davis commits the foul, his 4th. And the big man, Austin Lawton, checks back in for Brandon Davis. Adair missed the second foul shot. A 20-point ball game here, 7:40 and counting. Three-man weave right here. Johnson, Thompson, Brown. With Lawton and Reynolds, the two bigs. Skip it to Mikhail Johnson. Didn't want the three. Goes instead inside to Austin Lawton. That's always a good decision. Often a very wise decision. Got an offensive foul call here. I don't know if they got Ross with the chicken wing or what. Let's see what. I didn't see anything, but body's moving at breakneck speed here. Yeah, they gave it to Ross, player control, so no foul shots here for the Panthers, but Ross with his first foul of the ball game, and that's the 8th on Claflin, but again, player control, so no foul shots. Reynolds and Thompson rocking the headbands again tonight. The only two Panthers to do so. Get that weave started again. Johnson, Thompson, and Brown. Let's take your time now for the Panthers. Shot clock down to 7. They're milking it right here. Johnson looking to get it into Lawton. Lawton's got a kick out to Brown. How about another three? No. And Lawton clearly over the back of Casey Minor. Second of the game on Lawton. Double bonus the rest of the way here for Johnson C. Smith University out of Charlotte, North Carolina. That's where the CIAA tournament will take place. 2 weeks from today, the tournament gets underway. So the Golden Bulls don't even have to leave home. They sleep in their own beds. But in danger of falling to 4-9 in league play. I don't know how much of a threat the Bulls are going to be this year on the men's side. Women's team looked dadgum good, I would say, tonight. I was very impressed with the Golden Bull women. Johnson C. Smith women look very much like a threat to win the CIAA tournament. But again, that's the only time I've seen them play this year, so take it with a grain of salt. But they are now 10-5 in the league, Johnson C. Smith women, and that's 10 wins. A three-way tie for first with 10 wins in the Southern Division on the women's side. So Johnson C. Smith is one of them. It's a minor hand checked and fouled here by Tristan Thompson. He didn't understand it, and it wasn't much of a foul, that's for sure. Thompson coming over to the ref. One of our officials is diminutive, and Thompson's got 3 inches on him. Tristan listed at 5'9". I'm not even sure that ref is 5'6". I don't know. But he's in charge, you best believe that, with a whistle in his mouth. And the stripes on his jersey. Reynolds smacks down the rebound. Panthers by 19 here, 5:50 remaining. Claflin won the SIAC tournament championship a year ago. We got the banner hanging in the rafters here at Telus Arena to prove it. First year, however, in the CIAA. Shot block for Austin Lawton. That ball tracked down by Cornelius Reynolds. And Thompson fouled 90 feet from the bucket. He was tight roping the inline.
Foul number 10. Justice Goodman. That's his second. Team's time.
So here's Tristan Thompson, the hero, 1 week ago tonight. Everybody that was here, everybody that witnessed that will never forget it. Such a crazy finish to that Claflin win over Fayetteville State here a week ago today. Panthers had a lead virtually the whole second half, and it felt like a Claflin win, but we had a Danny Brown 3 with about a minute left in the ball game, was changed to a 2-pointer. He did have a foot on the line, so it was a strange situation. Claflin had the ball with 30 seconds left in the game and 30 on the shot clock. Basically, they could just about run out the clock. And because Fayetteville State thought it was down 3, they fouled with about 15 seconds left. They got to stop the clock to get the ball back. Well, during the timeout, during the stoppage of play for the foul, that was when the refs decided that the 3-pointer needed to be changed to a 2 by Danny Brown that had happened moments earlier. So it turned out Fayetteville State didn't have to foul. At least, down 2, you figure you can play defense and maybe try to get a steal. You can go a little bit deeper in the clock, maybe. I told you completely wrong. Claflin was up 1. And it should have been a tie game. So the foul put, I believe it was Thompson at the foul line. And he made them both to give Claflin a 2-point lead. So Fayetteville State fouled when it should have been a tie game. Yeah, I told you completely wrong. So, and he let go a runner cutting diagonally across the lane that banked in with no time left. On a night that he eclipsed 1,000 points for his Claflin career, an historic night, to say the least, for Tristan Thompson. You like to see good things happen to good people. And it wasn't just that they happened to him, he made them happen, let me be clear. But that was really a special night for Tristan Thompson and for Claflin basketball. CIAA win that got them to 7-8 in the league, and they came back 3 days later and beat Winston-Salem State to get to 8-8. And now tonight they got a chance to go to 9-8 in the league. Only 18 games on the slate. We got 1 game left after tonight. 3 ball at the horn for the shot clock, no good by Mikhail Johnson. So the Bulls will take it here with 4:23 left in the ball game. I want to thank Marlon Howard and Aquasia Murray, our students from Claflin who produce and run this broadcast. How about an Austin Lawton? Oh, brother, blown dunk. Oh, he missed the bunny, and he gets the tip in. It could have been called for a charge there on Malinkovic, but the ref stuffed the whistle in his pocket. Lawton missed the alley-oop jam earlier tonight. That would have been the best dunk of the season. I mean, the throw from Tristan Thompson, I believe it was Thompson, or it might have been Reynolds. A beautiful alley-oop set up, and Lawton missed the dunk, and then he missed that dunk right there. And that's about the only 2 downsides tonight for Claflin. Up 18 points with 3:28 to play. Golden Bulls with a steal, and Ross can run the floor. That's pretty by Roderick Ross. Ross is superb in the open court. There's 6'7". Six, 7, and awfully quick. Long arms and legs on Roderick Ross. 15-point ball game. 3:20 left to play. Goodlow picks up Thompson. Brown in the corner, checked by Ross. And Malinkovic's got his hands full with Austin Lawton on the interior. Those two jockeying for position down low. Malinkovic trying to keep the big fella out of the paint. And here is Lawton, 14 feet. He'll take a step back 17-footer right before the shot clock expired. Malik Moore, offensive rebound. Follow no good. Rebound, Goodlow. Ahead to Ross with Reynolds trailing. Two-hand thunder. And the rim, she is a rocket. Ross shook the rafters right there. Thompson's going to slow it down here with a 13-point lead, 2:25 to play. And now Ricky Jackson, Claflin head coach, Virginia Union grad, is going to talk things over here and make sure the Panthers do the right things here with this 13-point lead, 2:24 to play. We'll be right back. Reynolds wanted to put it into Thompson, but that pass not there. With Minor defending, and a steal here by Ross. Poked away from behind by Tristan Thompson. That's just a great effort play. It was a 13-point ball game, and you feel like the Panthers should be able to hang on and win this thing. The only prayer that Johnson C. Smith has is if they can get stops and turnovers. Well, they made one right there, and Tristan Thompson said, okay, you got the stop, you got the turnover, but you're not going to get a bucket, at least not yet. Let's see if Malinkovic can get it. Yes, Malinkovic for three. So we got a 10-point ball game with 2:05 to play. And this could be a parade to the foul line the rest of the way. 2:05 left. We could see buckets of foul shots in the last 2:05. Minor and Ross talking things over. Thompson, young people at home are watching on your mobile device. Look how quiet Thompson is at the foul line. Watch how he sets his feet. The knee bend, eye in the front of the rim. I continue to be disturbed by the poor foul shooting in today's basketball. Across the board, high school, college, and pro. It's not good. It should be better. You can tell Thompson has taken the time to learn how to make foul shots. He has logged the hours in the gym, thousands and thousands of free throws. There's no secret. You get in the gym, you shoot it, you put them up day after day, and eventually you will figure it out. And I see guys in the NBA shooting 50% at the line. Professional ball players shooting 50, 55, 60% at the line. It's embarrassing. And I'll get off my soapbox. 80-68 Claflin with a $1:56 to play. Turnover. Ross rising. Oh, he dropped it in for three. Down to a 9-point, making it an 8-point ball game. Now you start to sweat a little bit if you're a Panther fan. Oh, and Thompson got that ball caught on the hip. He played it off nicely. Reynolds thought about slashing to the bucket, but he's worried about running clock here. Panthers got 3-on-1 basically in the lane, didn't want it. And a fan behind me just dropped an expletive, and Lawton draws the block on Malinkovic, who holds up the forearm to say, hey, he's pushing me off a little bit there, but the refs didn't see it that way. Malinkovic with a tall ass tonight, my goodness. Malinkovic is not small. 6'6", 195 pounds, but man, you give it up 3 inches plus and 60 pounds to Austin Lawton. Is not a good matchup for Malinkovic. And he's battling in there. You know, he's fighting. But there's only so much you can do when you give it up 3 inches and 60 pounds. Lawton, a very good foul shooter for a big man. I like that. Lawton, very good at the foul line. I like that. So those are big foul shots. Back to a 10-point game. Minute 24 left. Games are won and lost at the foul line. Many, many nights. That's not always the case, but that is often the case. Games are won and lost at the free throw line. That's why you got to make them. It is, after all, a free throw. Oh, Milinkovic for 3, and I thought it was going to drop, but it banged off the iron. So 3 foul shots. You don't want to foul the 3-point shooter. Boy, that would have been a lump in the throat moment for Claflin if they'd have given Milinkovic an opportunity at a 4-point play, but he will get 3 foul shots here. If the lead had gone from 10 to 6, with 1:18 left, suddenly maybe the lead is not safe. And it may not be at 7. 1:18 to play. Milinkovic cuts it to 9. Second toss. Claflin by 8. These Euros can shoot their foul shots. A lot of the Euros can make free throws. Milinkovic, one of them, 3 in a row. Important foul shots. We got a 7-point ball game, friends. 1:18 to play. Timeout on the floor. And this is a 30-second timeout. Golden Bulls press. Alex Brown passes to Reynolds, and the Panthers safely get it across the timeline. Moore doubled. Out to Alex Brown. Now it's Thompson to Reynolds. Reynolds fouled by Milinkovic. Yeah, Milinkovic using his hips and his waist and his torso. He's got his arms up in the air, but he's crowding Cornelius Reynolds with the hips and the waist and all that. So they kind of disputed the call, but just because you got your arms in the air doesn't mean you're not committing a foul. As evidenced by the last Milinkovic defensive work. Reynolds makes 1 of 2, so the lead is 8. Under a minute to play. Milinkovic, deep 3. That was a mortar. Lawton's got it. Thompson bounces it into the corner, and Brown gets mugged. Have mercy. Alex Brown unofficially with 27 on the night. 27. And now 28. It is official. 28 for Alex Brown tonight. Well, he was dropping bombs from 3 tonight. Hit a couple of corner threes, those high arcing threes as Ross connects. And that 28 points equals a career high for Alex Brown out of Mullins. Thompson fouled, and Milinkovic can't believe the call. Thompson, a case study in how to shoot free throws. The routine does not change. Minor got knocked to the floor, no foul call. Reynolds or Moore both came out to defend Minor, and he hit the deck. So 28 seconds left. Moore's pass blocked by Milinkovic, but Moore caught it out of the air and he was fouled. So 23 seconds left, a 9-point ball game. Okay, a new career high tonight for Alex Brown, 29 points. That's the official number, 29 for Brown. Panther fans got their car keys out, shaking them at Johnson C. Smith. Say it's getting to be that time, y'all. Got to go crank up the car. Let's get up out of here. Oh, Ross. Fouled by Reynolds. Yeah, Reynolds got a piece of the elbow there, the shooting arm at that. So Panthers fans will have to hang on to those car keys for just another moment. Lawton rebounds the Ross missed foul shot. Thompson will pull it out. 7 seconds. Brown will not need to take another shot. There's your ball game, 87-78. Claflin has won 4 straight. 3 of those in league play. And Claflin now with a quick turnaround headed to Morehouse in Atlanta on Wednesday night of this week, day after tomorrow. So Johnson C. Smith falls to 9-12, and they are 4-9 in the CIAA. And Claflin is now 11-12 and 9-8 in the CIAA. So the Panthers have got Morehouse coming up on Wednesday, and then next week the final 2 games of the regular season, including Monday's game, the final CIAA